All right, we are live. Day number 3 of our 5-day challenge on how to generate $5,000 unexpected in 5 days. Now, my wife did receive $7,000. You can see in the receipt that she put into the group. And the reason for this, it's because that she followed the instruction. Now, I did ask you to share with us whatever is happening into your life right now, whatever is happening, and don't look necessarily at, okay, I did this, so this came, because you're trying to control the way that the money is going to come to you. Like, I remind my wife, I told her this morning when I woke up, it's just like, did you realize that you received that money? And she was like, oh my God. Because she told me when we started this challenge, she said, I'm going to do exactly the same than everybody in the group, so I can see for myself that it is working. Well, we know it's working because we are working with this every single day, but to give you a proof that it's working, and the amount of money that you saw on the slip, that is something which came, and you see the date as well. And she was so laughing. She was, oh my God, yeah, I'm going to put this into the group. I said, yeah, absolutely. You must put it into the group so then everybody can see. So I want you to share in the group like the amount of money and be sharing with everybody. What it does is will elevate your vibration, the vibration of everybody else. Now, remember first day, what we did is we talked about that we need to have that clear picture of what is it that we want, and we want to have it in writing. The second part of that is we want to be feeling the feeling of having that money and what we are going to do with the money. And then yesterday, what I talked about is an affirmation. Affirmation is extremely important. You need to be repeating, you need to be saturating your mind with that information, so then you can start attracting and elevating your vibration at that same frequency. So you're connecting that frequency with what your $5,000 will do. You start attracting to you all the resources, the people, what is necessary for you to start earning that money, to start having it into your experience. So I see there's CEO have been joining us. Good morning. Elizabeth is here. Christy is there. Francis, good morning. Elizabeth is saying, so true, Mark, thank you. Joe have been joining. Sabina says hi. Good morning. Jessica is here. So there's more people which is joining us. Now, I want to share a little bit, like, you know, what have happened to me in terms of when I hit the wall, and when I realized that, okay, my way is not working. I need some help. And you remember the cat story I was talking about, which that cat really helped me to create faith, because I needed to let go and let God, or let go and let what is, and trusting that thing's gonna unfold exactly the way it needs to unfold for me to get what I want. Now, that same cat come into when I hit the wall. And that is a story that really changed the complexion of how I do my business, and how basically everything changed in our life, in my family's life. And we were at the point where we were like, it was not going exactly the way we wanted. I wanted to do it my way. And we took the long route, and it was not going well. And my cat got sick, and we didn't have enough money to go to the veterinarian. I don't know how to say this word, but the doctor for animals. Okay. And I said, oh, we'll wait that we get that payment from that client. Well, a day, 2 days, 3 days passed. The cat was not doing well at all. And then we finally got to the veterinarian. And well, it cost only $20, but we did not have that $20. I needed to wait for a payment from a client in order for me to go there. So 3 days later, the payment's coming, so I can go. But at the same time, you know, like whatever money which is coming in is getting out right away. So we go to the vet, and the vet is just like, well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Like, you know, the cat's gonna stay here, and we're gonna do everything in our power to help it, but it doesn't look good. So I'm going home, and my wife and I, like, you know, we're really pissed off at ourselves because we are into this situation. Now, what I'm thinking is just, what if this is happening to my daughter? What if this is happening to my wife? How I'm gonna deal with this situation that I'm not capable of taking $20 out of my pocket to go and take care of, like, the cat was part of our family, right? Well, the cat never got out of this. Ultimately died. And I remember when I came back from the doctor, I was devastated, because not because it died, I mean, that is part of life, but because I put ourselves into that situation. And I put ourselves into that situation because I was not listening, because I was not coachable. And this is where that basically I hit the wall. And I came to this huge realization that my way is not working. And if I truly want to get to the next level into my business and the development of my business, I need to be doing something different. So I reached out for help, and I went to my coach, and I said, you know what, my way is not working, I need help. And having the humility, being humble to say, you know what, I need help. And this is from that point that everything changed. And I started following. I became an intelligent follower. And I followed the instruction, and I did exactly what he told me to do. And I never looked back. My entire business transformed. My entire life, my family's life. And that is because of the decision that I made, that I will never put myself into a situation like this, which someone that I love will suffer. And that was a big haha moment there. But that one thing that was so important for me was that I needed to listen. I needed to follow instruction. I needed to follow someone that has demonstrated by their results that they know what they're talking about. And that person was in my life all the time. But I was too proud, too much of an ego to let that person guide me to the success that I deserved. So what I'm saying to you is that person is in your life already. But you might think, you know, I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to do it myself. I can do it on my own. I can do this by myself. You have to do it yourself, but you can't do it alone. And that part is extremely important. Okay? So you've got to understand that. So I hit that wall and I decided to change. And everything changed. I never looked back. And now I'm living a life which is extremely beneficial for my family. I'm looking my daughter like growing into a beautiful way. But I needed to make that realization. Did I need to hit the wall to take that decision? No. But it came to that point where that I needed to make that shift. Make sense? So, what I want to say with this is that I'm going to pass to you a self-confident formula. I'm going to put it into the document in the group. Okay? I'm going to put a post above which you're gonna have a self-confident formula. And what I want you to do is I want you to read this self-confidence in front of the mirror in the morning when you wake up and at night when you go back to bed. Looking at yourself in the mirror and reading this self-confidence formula is extremely important that you're doing this. And you continue doing the same exercise that we've been doing in day 1 and day 2. Now, what are we doing? We're utilizing 2 things. The law of cause and effect, right? To the cause, like by taking care of the cause, the effect will take care of itself. And affirmation, which we talked about affirmation yesterday. Okay, so this is the same part of the affirmation that I was talking about, and that you're gonna add this on into your daily routine. And if you're doing this and you're adding this into everything that we are working on so far, you will see that this money will come into your experience. You will attract this money into your experience. I just showed you that it's working. My wife just received, like she wrote 7,000, but it's more around 7,500 and maybe even more with the exchange rate right now. Okay. Jessica is saying good afternoon from me. Good afternoon from me too. It's good afternoon here too. Elizabeth said, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have earned 3.5 million Danish kroner by the 9th of July, 2020. It is working. I have sold a client $8,000 and I think one more is coming so easy. Look at this, $9,000. Boom! Love it. And more is coming. So I let go and let God. Thank you so much for sharing, Mark, and your loving wife and child. We follow you. This is wonderful. Carlos have been joining us. Good morning. Lillian is here. John is here. I have been going from earning 8,000 in 2 months to earn 8,000 each sale. This is beautiful. Good morning, Victor. That is what I'm talking about. Now, you don't know where the money is going to come from. Don't worry about where it's coming from. Don't worry about how it's going to come from. The how is not of your business. You need to let it unfold. What you need to focus on is the cause. Work on the cause and the effect will take care of itself. So I give you your exercise for today. I hope that you're going to take this and you're going to apply this into your daily activities. And I'm looking forward to see those beautiful wins into the group. Elizabeth, I want you to write in the group that you just earned $8,000. It's extremely important. It's going to encourage other people and see it is working. So I'm going to follow exactly what is the instruction. Be an intelligent follower. I prove to you that I know what I'm talking about, and I know it can happen to you too. All right? Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.